Let me tell you something that will shatter everything you thought you knew about attraction. There's a silent war happening right in front of you, a battle off subtle glances, unconscious body language, and hidden tests that most men fail without even realizing. And I've analyzed thousands of interactions, studied behavioral psychology for years, and discovered the two undeniable signs that reveal when a woman is completely, utterly obsessed with you. And here's what's terrifying right now, at this very moment. There would be a woman in your life sending you these signals. She might be your coworker, your friend, that girl at Dagim, and you're missing it, you're walking past. Opportunities every single day because no one ever taught you how to read these secret signs, but today, that changes. Today, I'm handing you the code ring to female attraction by that time. We're done here. You'll be able to token to any room and instantly know exactly how I want you, not from what they say, but from what they can't help. But Dobok's attraction isn't a choice. It's biological wiring. And once you understand these two signs, you'll see through every interaction, like Neo singing. The Matrix, welcome to Stoic Focus. I'm Deep Stoka. Michael, and over the past decade, I've made it my mission. Tunk over the hidden truths of human attraction, not the surface-level nonsense you see everywhere. Else but the deep psychological patterns, they tactually determine who we desire and why. What I'm about to share with you comes from years of research, thousands of real-world tests and insights from leading behavioral psychologists. This isn't theory. This is battle-tested real-world knowledge that's helped countless men finally understand the women in their lives. Here's the hard truth. Most men are blind to attraction. They think it's about cheesy pickup lines or grand gestures. They wait for obvious signs that rarely come. Meanwhile, women are communicating their interest through an entirely different channel. One most men aren't even tuned into. Today we're changing that. We're going beyond words and into the realm of micro expression. Sabosc's body language and evolutionarily, these two signs we're covering there. Universal, they transcend culture and personality. Once you know them, you'll see them everywhere, in coffee shops, at work, in your social circle. But before we dive in, I need you to do something for me. Hit that subscriber tone right now. Why? Because what you are about to learn is just the tip of the iceberg. Every week on this channel, we get deeper into the psychology of attraction, confidence, and masculine excellence. If you're serious about mastering these two skills, you'll want a very piece of knowledge. Put out, also drop a comment right now with the word code, because after this video, that's sexically what you'll be able to do with every interaction you have with women. You'll never look at female behavior the same way again. Let's get into it. Sign number one is so subtle, so perfectly hidden in plain sight. Thetans, you see it, you'll be shocked. Do ever missed it? Sign number one, Thekapacat effect deep dive. Let's break down this psychological phenomena that's been hiding in plain sight your entire life. The copycat effect isn't just about imitation. It's a primal, hardwired response rooted in our revolutionary biology. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her subconscious takes over and she begins mirroring your behavior in ways she's not even aware of. This goes far beyond just matching your drinking habits or posture. We're talking about a complex and cronius of micro behaviors, vocal patterns. She'll subtly match your speech rhythm and tone, breathing rate. Thus, her respiration will unconsciously align with yours. Blink. Synchronization, hero lids will start moving in time with here's micro gestures. Watch how she touches her face or hair moments after you. Do I want you to picture this? You're residing across from her at a cozy coffee shop. You lean forward slightly to make a point. Within 3 seconds, she does the same. Run your hand through your hair absent-mindedly. Seconds later, her fingers are twirling a strand of hers. This isn't coincidence. It's attraction manifesting. Physically, the science behind this is fascinating. Researcher at the University of California found that couples deeply attracted to each other show up to 72% more mirroring behavior than platonic pairs, even more compelling. The more attracted the woman is, the faster her mirroring response becomes. Here's how to this antiphysically the baseline. Test first 5 minutes, observe her natural posture and mannerisms. Take note of her default state. The controlled shift minute 57, change your posture. Dramaticalacrosms, lean back, wait 10 seconds. Attraction shows in the delay. The micro response minute 710, make subtle gestures. Watch, touch, chin, Measure hair response time. The golden rule, the more rapid and precise her mirroring, the stronger her attraction. When you see immediate exact copying, that's when she's fully engaged on a subconscious level. But here's what most dating experts won't tell you: mirroring works both ways. Start consciously imaging her breathing pattern during conversations. You'll create an instant visceral connection that possesses logical resistance. It's like hacking. The attraction sequence pro tip: watch for delayed mirroring. When she repeats your movements after 30 to 60 seconds, this indicates she's fighting the attraction mentally, but losing the battle physically. Remember, mirroring never leaves while words can deceiving. And social masks can hide true feelings. The body always reveals the truth. Your mission become fluent in this silent language. Trap: full psychological break. The forced jealousy trap. This is where most men completely mistort female psychology at its deepest level. What looks like disinterest is actually one of the strongest signs of attraction you'll ever encounter. Let me walk you through exactly how this works on a neurological level. When a woman starts developing real feelings, her brain does something fascinating, begins testing your value through manufactured jealousy scenarios. This inconscious manipulation. This is millions of years of evolutionary programming kicking in. Literally can't help but do this. When she's truly interested, here's how to spot it in action. First comes the subtle withdrawal. You'll be having a great conversation when suddenly she mentions Sanathor, woman, or sees you talking to Azamian. Else watch closely. Within 30 seconds, she'll create physical distance across her arms or start giving shorter responses. Most men read this as rejection and back off immediately. Big mistake. What's actually happening is her primal brain is screaming, I need to know if he's high value enough to compete for. Next comes the probing phase. She drops seemingly innocent comments like, you two seem close, or I bet girls like that are more your type. This is where 90% of men fail by their over-explaining or getting defensive. The secret: stay completely calm and give minimal responses. Shiskell is infinitely more powerful than Ono. We're just friends. Then comes the ultimate test: the proximity play. She'll suddenly start standing closer to their men when you're around her. Mention binges doubt. Her eyes will flick to you within 0.3 seconds of doing this. That's your tell she's waiting to see if you act. This is the critical moment where most men either panic and chase or get angry and possessive. Both are attraction killers. The correct response: amused indifference, a slight smirk. Maybe Evan agreeing with her, yeah, he seems like agreed. Guy shows zero insecurity. That's when you'll notice something magical within minutes. She'll find a reason to engage with you, often with increased physical contact. This is the jealousy trap completing. It's the clash needed to confirm you're worthy. You demonstrated. It's unshakable confidence. Biting. And now her attraction has piked. The neuroscience behind this is fascinating. When you pass these tests, your brain actually releases more dopamine and oxytocin than it would from direct compliments. You've proven yourself worthy on a biological level. This pattern repeats constantly in dating. The more interested she is, the more tests she'll create. Most men misinterpret these as mixed signals when they're actually green lights in disguise. Now that you understand this mechanism, you'll start seeing it rewire from the barista who suddenly mentions her boyfriend when you flirt, tough coworker who points out how often you talk to the new hire there. No to rejecting you, they're giving you opportunities to demonstrate value. Thys recognizing the pattern and having discipline not to react. That's how you transform from chasing to being chased. This is Michael from Stoic Focus. If you want the remaining 7 subconscious attraction triggers women news, subscribe. Now the men who understand the C principles don't just get lucky, they become the exception. Now that you understand these 2 powerful attraction triggers, here's what I need you to do immediately. First, smash that like button right now. Why? Because Utopus algorithm is watching, and every like tells the platform this is the kind of content I want more of. The more engagement this video gets, them more Mounier can help escape the cycle of guessing and start understanding female psychology on a deep level. Second, subscribe and turn on
notifications, because what you just learned, this is just the surface.
Next week I'm dropping an even more explosive day. revealing the 5-second attraction trigger, a psychological hack that makes women instinctively drawn to you upon first meeting. You'll never approach a woman the same way again, but hair swear I need. You specifically, I want you to comment one of these 3 things, right? It's now mirroring if you've noticed a woman copying your movements before a jealousy test, if you've experienced Udacity. Good. Withdrawal patterns decode if y'all want me to break down even more as a bunches. Attraction signals why dostis matter. Because your comment creates a living case study, we can analyze real-world examples, and it might even feed a rare story. In an upcoming video, Finn and I share this video with one friend. One needs to see it. Not just because it helps the channel, though it does butt back, as every man deserves to understand. Psychological truths imaging. How many relationships could be saved? How make frustration avoided if more men could actually read these signals correctly? This is Michael from Stoic Focus signing off. Remember, attraction is magic, it's science, and now that you know, these 2 signs you're already ahead of 95% of men out there, but this is just the beginning. Stay tuned because next time we're going even deeper into female psychology. Then start observing, start applying, and most importantly, start seeing results.